It's a short video about 5 things you need to consider before moving to Gibraltar. The first point is the rights of British citizens to establish Gibraltar residency. All residency applications processed under the provisions of Gibraltar's Immigration, Asylum and Refugee Act continue to treat British nationals who have no material connection with Gibraltar as EU nationals. Therefore, individuals wishing to take up residency in Gibraltar must do so under the qualified persons regime. The practical effect of this is that as a British citizen, you may only take up residency in Gibraltar on a self-sufficiency basis if you are a UK pensioner who intends to make Gibraltar your permanent home and you transfer your UK medical rights to the Gibraltar Health Authority, or you enter the country on an employed or self-employed basis. You may, of course, also establish residency as a Category 2 individual. These requirements have become more onerous since July 22 and are subject to change in the future. Point number 2, restructuring your financial assets to pay minimal tax in Gibraltar. One of the most difficult areas to navigate when you're planning a life in Gibraltar as an expat is how to manage your finances. Whilst cross-border tax issues add another layer of complexity to your financial situation, it also offers a tax planning opportunity to restructure your financial assets in a way which minimizes your tax burden. There is no point in being penny-wise and pound-foolish. You are better off having a local financial advisor who is regulated and authorized both in the UK and in Gibraltar, with a deep understanding of the differences and interaction that exists between the UK tax system and tax in Gibraltar. Point number 3, reviewing your UK pensions. British expats often consider their UK pensions as their most important asset and main source of income to sustain their lifestyle in retirement. If you're moving to Gibraltar, you need to find out what will happen to your UK pensions once you've moved abroad, how it can be managed, and how much tax you're expected to pay. You can, of course, leave your UK pensions in the UK and be subject to UK tax, which can be as high as 45% on any pension drawings. There are various options available to you with different tax implications. It is therefore very important you receive pension advice by a suitably qualified financial advisor in Gibraltar before making important pension decisions. Point 4, UK inheritance tax. You should review your estate planning before moving to Gibraltar. Whilst it's true that there's no inheritance tax to pay in Gibraltar, you are still probably considered UK domiciled for UK inheritance tax purposes. Your estate planning arrangements therefore need to take UK inheritance tax laws into account. If your estate is already in excess of the nil rate band and you're likely to continue growing those assets in the foreseeable future, you need to consider your options. There are ways of reducing your inheritance tax exposure. Lastly, point 5, protection from currency fluctuations. If you move to another country, you will have to convert your pound sterling to local currency for your spending needs. This makes you susceptible to currency movements which may potentially reduce disposable income in local currency terms. The benefit of moving to Gibraltar is that the pound sterling still reigns supreme, so you can completely eliminate any sort of currency risk. You can also, of course, maintain your wealth in sterling-denominated assets, providing a seamless transition to your new country of residence. I hope you found the short video interesting. If you would like to have a chat, please give us a call. We're happy to sit down with you, review your situation, and give you an opinion on a no-obligation basis. Thank you.